Jiwo.
Bibi aboko de.
Rather than be aboko.
See the Arsenal 7 na ya asemo. No more that first year.
But it's a good test. I mean,
at least come with that third. No more put it to motofo. How could that first now go my supporters confidence na fe there. Baby and you make a quid
football there. And run interesting way race. And say it drew baby side way behind me or Baba Sports Stadium though. Say do baby now supporters in a sense over back. Okay game no.
Yeah.
We say a year 3-1 on our supporters. By 90th minute. Na Arsenal tiama na 3-3 near the 8 minutes. Atoso na supporters in his hands over back.
There's a 4 goal beba.
Oh, there's a 4 goal beba. Football pa there football. Oh, come on. But it's all good. I mean, it will prepare them. Say omo timi kra nya the ultimate as bibia kire omo body language omo reaction on the field of play. Bibia Arsenal bia kire say indeed they won the Premier League. On person mo win. But so me and winning pa a be more great level of experience. You can never discount that. Say football no a process o testing him na kakra no wa born na pan no because ene ka say dey a advantage Manchester City. Ene ka say a advantage Manchester City. But Arsenal be ko no aba so wantimi agimpo a waba very close to winning the Premier League. Waba very close to winning the Premier League. And they are not prepared going forward. These are young talented players who go Arsenal. And it's also Arsenal a consider fair. I think that was the second goal. I'm consider second goal. No name the Zichenko any Gabriel Jesus Fred the entire team in as I feel near Baba restart the game no from a break and as if into second half or more best start game no more kasa chiro mo. And to Gabriel Jesus Zichenko, every Arsenal players after conceding the second goal, and no more why? These are the two players of me proving winners. Players na kanina no mu trophy da. Players na ka mugu Arsenal ni nyina no mu Rob Holding mo Gabriel Magalhaes. Never chat here. Ben White mo Ramsdale mo that post nim Partey Odegaard the trophy of Madrid.
Odegaard.
Yes.
Odegaard.
So
yeah, na mo share you know.
Yeah.
Liya na mo share Liverpool 3-1 no.
Yes.
Me nim the other check.
Bukayo Saka mo Mbajata say Martinelli. These are young players are omo trophy da. And te bro mo concede second goal na 2-0 no. The only two players now who won a lot of titles in their career and that's Zichenko ni Gabriel Jesus and the free players no mo kasa no mu 2 or 4. Say it's not over yet. So it tells me say there are a lot of young talented players who are Arsenal set up in terms of South Trophy winning mentality. No, they are yet to gain that, and it takes time. You go through a certain process before someone becomes no. So it's not too late for Arsenal. But then, Sir Arsenal and Premier League now is one of the processes no more common. Be prepare or more for the future ahead of 8 my friends at Arsenal. So. Jibo enya bar for Arsenal, but you remember kakran see
Odegaard. Say team achievement 2019-2020 season.
Yes.
About Real Sociedad eji Copa del Rey no. Na oye member e de Real Sociedad team no.
Okay. Okay.
Oba de Canada obo hu
Madrid for Lulu.
Yeah, youth player of the year.
Yeah.
Vitesse and player of the year.
Yeah.
Premier League player of the month. La Liga player of the month.
Yeah.
Eredivisie talent of the month. And no AJJ by team achievement there.
Yeah.
On a Real Sociedad 2019-2020 Copa del Rey.
Yes. So
games bass over the weekend. It's a Arsenal Premier League number B.
Yeah.
City 2 outstanding games. Still Arsenal lead the Premier League 75 points. City 70. Manchester United and Newcastle and afi Tottenham Hotspur no mum did this one there. A chain a baby home once no yaka.
Exactly.
Because TDC kono. Number 4 can Tottenham gamer omni Newcastle babono. Okay, na no kra no. Is it bad for say mu league Aston Villa da monim. Brighton da monim. Adene Edion. Edion.
You can be in a denial.
Edin.
For whatever reason, but Edin.
Obia kra ho nya ahomete. I was had na mo pense Brighton for no.
I won't go home with my own normal.
Omo ahomete chen team bia o Premier League nim.
That's 7th, right?
Aye. Kobe, you can Premier League na games ever over the weekend. Fulham and Leeds, Brentford, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace and Everton, Leicester and Wolves, Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. Ochina, Bournemouth and West Ham United, Newcastle and Tottenham Hotspur, Brighton City near postpone. Inti and games 11:30 and Fulham and Leeds about 2 games and because Brentford and Aston Villa, Crystal Palace and Everton, Leicester and Wolves and Liverpool so 2 na Nottingham Forest and China 1 o'clock pepe. Bournemouth and West Ham na St James Park, Newcastle and Tottenham Hotspur. You Premier League nim.
Oh, you go table na da so no.
Ye
table na da so no say Arsenal 75, City 70. And Man City able 2 outstanding games. And to say City airway na City ever call 76. Now yeah, Man City 76, Arsenal 75. With City having a game with Arsenal, it's hard. And you have what I say at this stage, you know why a City advantage.
Yeah.
With respect to Bono more Bono. And now I may share and no maybe say on who be at the moment no my house and any. 1, dealing with pressure. Dealing with pressure at this stage. How to deal with the pressure. 2, the squad size of Arsenal as compared to Manchester City as a football club. And normal Arsenal then making avoidable mistakes. Mistakes are Arsenal betting avoid. And you don't expect them some bears have mistakes at this stage of the season. Expensive errors and Arsenal for a year at this stage of the competition. Now reho. Make sure my game no. See. Arsenal squad the naked Tom no. Gibu. In the absence of William Saliba, the body man Arsenal Rob Holding. In the absence of Granit Xhaka, the body man Arsenal Fabio Vieira. So for Manchester City squad the naked Tom no. The absence of one key player, you don't really fit. And to make an last week Saturday say, at their Manchester City, Edinburgh Arsenal at this stage of the season, and indeed, Swasha Pep Guardiola, they ran in the best in Premier League. No? The last 10 games to the end of the Premier League are the best. And I know the table net also. The last 6 seasons of Pep Guardiola in the Premier League are the best. I will be in the Premier League as a manager or as a coach. Because of the squad size of Pep Guardiola. And the end of the game now, maybe someone said Fabio Vieira said one of Martin Odegaard and Granit Xhaka and available. The next replacement for South 2 players here come once me Fabio Vieira. And when me bisa in the game say nani role in Arsenal setup no the importance to Arsenal play na dey Fabio Vieira.
Okay.
Then the next player, Saliba anyhow. You must watch Saliba ye pa. And no man you know the Arsenal. 1, defensive cover, defensive shield. Number 2, and a passing accuracy from the back. On in a construct or move playing from the back. And so form 2 center backs now. Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba. So 2 players now. Do a started Arsenal better from the back. So he made for the Sinifru. I have branch friend saying William Saliba. He has that accuracy in passing through the lines. Sano many in Saliba de akwa bench. Why? Because we're pra. The replacement Rob Holding. Bona game am 3rd goal na Arsenal for concede na nearly kele Arsenal for momentum in na sa 3rd goal na ma supporters na sorry ya no move free Emirates no. Sa 3rd goal no.
But you heard 3rd goal no.
3rd goal ni.
Okay.
Rob Holding. I mean header na buy no Jibu. First header na buy no. And when you go ni nyina and your player no be pin ball na to net him no. This is Rob Holding's position. The very moment Rob Holding lose ne man no want me man marking player na ene Arsenal for consider sa 3rd goal no kill the momentum at some point in time. Arsenal agency na no more build it in that particular game no ni nyina ebawie. But it will take magicians like Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka, some of the Arsenal back to life. They were Emirates. Eti Arsenal bench one quite depleted kaka.
But na me hwa de bi o kasa about first goal no.
Yeah.
Is it Gabriel Maguires and I mean na
first goal ni there.
Me can you for first goal. Sarante first goal.
Sarante first goal.
To akọ de no.
First goal ni there.
Yen hwa de bi.
What goal no? Second goal. What goal ni second goal.
No what na share first goal na second goal.
What share second goal?
Sir.
What share second goal?
Okay.
First goal ni there. Ramsdale na the chair. In fact, this is the first.
Yeah, this is the first one.
First goal ni there. Ramsdale na the chair.
Yeah.
So at you.
Is it when David D nya ni nwa.
First goal in the Ramsdale in the chair. Second goal to your walkout. It was a true ball.
Yeah, went to walkout there. No, share the awareness of Gabriel Maguires.
Yes.
Very poor.
Yeah.
Meaning baby ana na ni hwe.
Yeah.
Oma ball ne san ho a.
The ball ni no mu lose ball on middle.
Yeah.
And a quick pass. It was 2-1-2-3 pass. The ball no 3.
Into the hwe awareness.
Yeah.
Very poor.
Yeah, very poor.
And a BB su ya familiar with this Arsenal team. Ye season no. How are clubs a double up on Thomas Partey? So we boy you lose here this can go ne buy. Bon ko chire o mo TV ne betimi ahwe CCA ko o chika before the second goal. She said you must double up on Thomas Partey. Ko view se minim say wo hwa.
Yeah, me hwa.
In the time Partey jabo ne dia ma ayi Odiga look at this. Hwe. Then no ma close spaces na wi. E no mo fa ball no. Partey su move a Arsenal team nyina wa confidence woni mutu omo fu say let's move it Partey.
Yeah.
To the moment Partey be lose ball no Arsenal lose omo balance as a team.
Yeah. And when say ade a omo say Premier League ni jibo obo koro no mo stadium. Omo stadium as Partey no. Just in front of Arsenal backline to all here. Ulusu ball no. There was a big space. That omo center back nenim. Ulusu ball no. Because onu ne gina back for nenim pair. And to onu ne pie ba central midfield onu belusu ball no. Na come here say Partey woni nyina there's a big space. And no omo dey expose omo defense no. And it's a good observation. They come, they prepare, they know say the very moment on be press Partey on beje ball no. Arsenal backline ne be quite vulnerable. And the idea opponents no money Arsenal ball ends. Osho last game no boy before another game against Southampton. And also some expensive errors. Partey the ball ne check that crucial area no gina no just in front of the back four no. So omo when the ball free Thomas Partey say the next thing is that omo panache Arsenal defense no. And there's no Saliba to give them that organization, that shit, that protection at the back. And then American, if you third goal no concede na, Rob Holding you as a season or day. You pija corner, or no maka. Rob Holding who kwanya player na fast who jano or cry Rob Holding at some point the Ujano Uju Chanakon. We need be player no. So I think say and yet too bad once again the force of Arsenal and as also at the time concede 3-1. She Martin Odegaard.
Yeah.
She kwon fast was share second goal. Bukayo Saka. Omo pressing aside yet Bukayo Saka never gave up. They managed to get 2 goals for Arsenal in a space of about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Almost 88 minutes. And almost 90
minutes, yeah.
And almost Arsenal back into the game. But then Jibo at this stage, what mean bo Obia person winning Premier League and conceded 3 goals. Only Liverpool share first 2 goals, no conceded 2 goals. The last game crown no team Benin boy scored the first 2 goals. Was it against West Ham? Scored the first 2 goals, no more conceded 2 goals. And it's also what is happening to Arsenal and how poor they've been defensively. In particular, defensive organization so far from the last 3 games now 3-2-2-2 no more saying 7 goals.
No more conceded.
Arsenal conceded 7 goals in the last 3 games.
Kwame Arsenal mo how pa ne saying I say no man kuje mama.
Conceded 7 goals. But in that process,
me Ernest too. Arsenal fan kese pa. Yes, Arsenal won't mean it.
Oh.
Ernest too, mu problem pa ne say. Yeah, any two musu na mo ya me say.
Because what me can tell say do this stage. Now Arsenal bobo, now the last 3 games na Arsenal share 7 goals. The last 3 games 7 or more consider almost 7. They scored 2 against Liverpool. Scored 2 against Western United. Scored 3 against Southampton. So they've scored 7, but they've considered 7. It's the Arsenal defensive setup at this stage of the competition. That's their problem.
Okay.
And so what's now? The other side of the coin, Manchester City. Show more defensive cover today. John Stones part of the method with and without the ball. You were Juma John Stones air. a lot of stability to the defensive setup of Manchester City. And so today, Arsenal for air lucky. So, Jibo, Yakodru point or more, they have to deal with pressure. 1, 2, the squad size of Arsenal replacement in a free bench. Ebabe Remuno, Manchester City replacement and a Riyad Mahrez mo, a Fifodi mo, a Julian Alvarez mo. These are the players who move from Manchester City bench will be back into the setup in the absence of other key players. So, baby, Janano, we any differences are you so far with respect to Arsenal fighting for the Premier League. But this is football.
Arsenal next game, 26. Next Wednesday. Omni City.
Manchester City. Manchester City.
The
very moment they lose the game, you can say it is.
Ombo City we are.
It's practically over.
Their next Premier League game is 2nd May.
Yeah.
Omni Chelsea.
Yeah. Chelsea they can share that new game. If go meet me at twice with sa last few games, no matter drop it points, and you don't expect them to drop those points now. And Chelsea game in the summer. Chelsea have considered some season over. You get it?
7th May, Arsenal and Newcastle.
Yeah, that's a big game. That's another big game.
14th May, Arsenal and Brighton.
Another big game.
Arsenal running is really difficult.
And that will be their last game of the season. Debut, games or
some few games.
More games or.
No, Arsenal and Brighton manager.
Arsenal be Wolves.
Even Omane
Wolves never on my last game.
Manage it. But City dear no. At the moment in a City.
Baby and your make no. Yemfa almost 7 na no kana. The target was top 4.
City.
Great games ni pa na kana. Bravo.
Yeah, advantage Manchester City.
Because we
advantage.
Now Ricky care about Chelsea. Kofi.
Yeah.
Say West Ham Southampton, it means a point when playing against Arsenal. Chelsea to stand a chance of getting a point against Arsenal. And now they're making bad for me, boy.
On the face of it,
yes. Based on their current performance. Because Southampton, West Ham are not performing in the Premier League. Southampton quite that tour or relegation.
But
Liverpool, Chelsea,
omo betima escape relegation and that omo for say eno ase utie omo coach no e friend saying o ni dina escape me Spaniard after the game no or say omo a resolve say they want to put it in the fight and omo believe say it will take them to where they will be able to avoid relegation and the eno draw no omo fan say 2 points lost than a point won. Actually, I said they came in to win the game, and that was the approach, and that will be the approach towards the remaining.
As a way, Ruben Sellers,
yeah. That is that will be the approach towards the remaining matches now. And GDA say omutimi winning the remaining matches now. Probably a bit me abomo na omo etimi the escape relegation. Even though for me a difficult because so what here relegation battle now. Teams no honu nyina na omo fighting nyina no obi a pese ono so and Everton eben ho pa o this is the table right and Leeds 16th Everton is 17th Forest Leicester Southampton and points difference no 3-2 3-2 3-2 so that alone cry no
more confidence
how okay. So we are going to have an interesting run in
Arsenal 7 na reho they will need one center back one tough center back because Saliba ni prayer o mobre imagine say Magahes no koka Magahes na ankasa tokuru dan ho Gabriel Magahes na ankasa tokuru dan ho. Imagine say Magahes and Saliba ni ho na wo pair Rob Holding any other player e wa chire ho. So Arsenal be here one top center back be here an additional central midfielder and I think say Ebia Moise Casido so Esanso beba mu during the summer.
Casido
Moise Casido once again.
Also come Madrid.
Ebia osanso beba Madrid ende won ya.
Oh no no to.
Madrid to amani mo titi bench to base. Real Madrid no one hear discussion and wa hwe mu you.
Crespo the Fufu say Arsenal are their own enemy. This season is one of the biggest opportunity for them to clinch the EPL title since 2004. But they have blown it away, and there is no way they can recover again.
Yeah, say what here. We say yenye bibisa. Mekai Antonio Conte first season in the Premier League with Chelsea Football Club. Whatnas ya asa that time afina crop more bede. Pep more bede. Munya the core of the team. He took advantage of Sadio and win the Premier League with Chelsea Football Club. When Leicester City felt to say there was a space, a quite bit daho. One Renechi, me they went all out and won the Premier League.
Okay.
And to be Arsenal Baba be General. Arsenal had a lot of opportunity. Liverpool are not performing. You get Liverpool at Anfield, score first 2 goals. You get West Ham United, Olympic Stadium, score first 2 goals. Southampton occur relegation 3-3. Okay. Arsenal is quite unfortunate, but
you had that games. You had that games. Now you Premier League. Now La Liga and Syria.
What's it?
Send no question, Fabio Vieira.
Fabio Vieira. I
didn't see him.
And I'm Bisa said, importance. Is it defensive abilities and also attacking duties?
English Nahano, a very good player.
Well, but
very good player. English Nahano.
At this stage in the Jibu, when Fabio, when Rob holding or more house and a power maga of course, this is Premier League. Jibu, Manchester United there, unse United bebo Brighton in the FA Cup. Now, Manchester United season, Ochina.
They
have a crucial game to play. Boy now, omone Sevilla Koboy no. Europa League no. Brighton for be more similar football nyambo Ochina. Omo be more me for this ah. Omo cover spaces, omo press. No me good distributors of the ball. In Mark Allister and then Moise Casido. Nti ball na racket teacher mo no boy e was successful as one. Nyambo Ochina wo Wembley. Sa 2 midfielders we. Omone Bruno Fernandes mo. Omone Casemiro mo. Omone Christian Eriksen mo. Must have a boss football na bi. And at the moment, open one of the best performing coaches. Elite clubs are starting to move chasing now. A Brighton full coach, a friend said De
Roberto De Zerbi.
A very good coach. A
student of Covaciano.
Monko no mumra. Quite Dawasa Itilo, no Dawasa Kakraka. And Ghana, the Ghana version here, Prampramo.
Yeah.
To Italy, a friend Covaciano training center. When you produce home free. One Italian coach, Ajibu, or Shenabach, because of a Dutch coach, to some extent. Because he a German coach be and a Portuguese coach be. Ne boy ne fan kasa. And a productive. And your boy all pass or entertaining supporters keke. But o create a lot of decent chances.
On also replace the club.
E will Liverpool.
Ana Guardiola e will City.
Yeah no. Yeah need to tell but ye pese will develop Accra. Because I have pressure now. What
there
to pass no me discuss
sa disable you coach o
sa coach no that sa papa no that screen so no but for to pass na hwe
oh a good coach no two ways about
your coach is me say bi o mu Italian sa
good coach
Donisi Dizebi and Italiano Italiano Fiorentina Donisi Sassuolo and Dizebi
Jibo so hwe sa coach where when the beje keke so omo control Medford na enti last weekend omo Chelsea in a boy in the Premier League and I'm question Chelsea 2-1 on Stamford Bridge me kan wa ha send me who kwan Chelsea for be fast on be Brighton and we can say these two central midfielders will go dominate the midfield against Chelsea and indeed they went there Moise Casido and Mark Allister once again and to Sabo na bi and a Manchester United team no tin say omo agency omo pressing football no omo start here Manchester United akọ from kakra year season no me hu sa de no on the part of Manchester United and one for Brighton team now the very moment as two central midfielders ni be omo day omo start so omo bobo ni bi no e ho ni hu abrante friend say Mitoma Ferguson and I said Danny Welbeck do lead the attack bia so mo control game na and no and expand mo play no Emma Brandt friend say Mitoma enya sa wide play no on the left side of Brighton for attack. And at the moment, Ope one of the finest wingers in the Premier League. Brandt friend say Mitoma. Or the ball near bar or bob ball net to sign a Argentine winger or a Brazilian winger. Minim adia wingers be a more Premier League nim ya Mitoma and Famaye Jibu. The ball no on a Koratelia Sakakra. How skillful they are, or more penetration and or more finishing. At Manchester United Elko boy gamer, they shouldn't underrate me friends say Brighton. Now my for United team na almost here one team Jibo you hope say ombe real mu season enter no so my year reinforcement be because of course their areas are more lucky. Manchester United MSA Varane, MSA De Butcher,
Lisandro Martinez.
And now omoya battle the four setting. Because omako battle Lindelof and Harry Maguire. And then Lindelof and Harry Maguire and Bobo against Brighton. And that team no mo dey boy against Sevilla no penetrate o mo concede 3 goals no. So the side team now the side defensive network here be bo. Now so man a good cover Manchester United should only hope Sir Casemiro will come to the party and protect the back line. Sir back line of Lindelof Maguire now must say bo at this stage you know very vulnerable and once again Brighton will penetrate. Tell the Manchester United will concede goal. Umbe concede Brighton for the penetrate ashe. Marcus Rashford has started side game. No? I understand said this is a game he will start. Or my person say well he fully fit to start this particular game. Jibo, this is an open game. The advantage for Manchester United and then Brighton for they are no good at Wembley. 5 games on my born Wembley, normally sumo 4. History is not on their side. History is not on their side. But form guide is on their side.
History in Manchester side.
Any Brighton side.
Brighton, okay.
Almost 5 games on my born Wembley, almost tasty 4 defeats. And the history, the new almost side, dance in a friends at Wembley Stadium. But then form guide there, almost form papa. And the way any normal Manchester United and Brighton they go into that game. It's an open 50-50 game. Game way, any more say beat me a question and beat me decide on penalties. Whoever win this game will win by 2-1.
Baby extra time.
Extra time. You say beat me a push it to extra time. It's an open game. Brighton, Manchester United, FA.
Lindelof ne Maguire.
Lindelof ne Maguire. I watch you.
Lindelof ne Maguire.
Yeah,
and then Brighton football mo boy.
Yeah, whoever will win. No?
We remember 90 minutes. We remember 90 minutes.
That's how you do work.
Oh, we remember 90 minutes.
Chama Fulabi. Chama Fulabi. I need the account now.
Hey.
Chama.
And to quite the market beach now. Hey.
Brighton for boy and friend and Cisco no. To boys and us or her boys and then us more boy now.
And to quite the Manchester for Marco Beach now.
You love them.
Maguire.
Manchester City there. City will win.
Maybe 2-1 about 90 minutes.
About 90 minutes on. Never come away.
Minya gambese Manchester she. But
okay.
Brighton football no bono. Kofi.
Okay.
Almost United kura 3-1 amenya mo. Oh, I'm telling you. Kwafana ha you know.
Oh, Manchester United.
Omo ball game bi na say. Omo Chelsea.
Yeah.
Don't go share Chelsea na say was Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
As a Chelsea for the omoka. No mo ko ma dey Chelsea for.
The way of setting up the team. And then na eboa wo mo no.
Hey. Then go for tata Chelsea no tata Chelsea. Chelsea jibo no makojibo na from sem.
No be more pressure for.
Meti eche na me bisa say eh. Na Brighton for Chelsea for adwo musika bia na. I'm say Grand Potter ho abufu no mko esa de no. Yeah sure. The child the Manchester there.
Oh, since ya na menya notifications say Maguire kra no suspended for the game.
Oh, hello be ko extra time.
On fan dia. Harry Maguire na him say
nipa no what is problem.
When him say aya na football there football fans interested. No say o mate Maguire fan page bi. Omo friend Maguire Academy. How to learn a pros defending nti o mate Maguire ba ye kire o kwan say how I been making terrible errors. The friend of Maguire Academy. Until see you on Harry Maguire. So you would that's it.
And tell you sure your fit.
Sure, yeah.
Sure, you fit.
And about Sean Lindros.
Sure, you fit.
About Sean
like
Lindros.
Sean the left side.
About Malaysia.
Yeah.
The left back.
Yeah.
Now about Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
Say Diego Dalot Kwemprai.
Diego Dalot is available.
And it's possible so betting about Diego Dalot ne.
Yeah.
Diego Dalot could on the left side.
Yeah.
Say they me to man is Bobo on there. One pobia. Only defender. Right back only defender.
Me to man ogo ho America be odu betu. No.
So besi atete wono.
Too much.
Me nua panyi Mante. O UK.
Yes.
Mante was striker in my Chelsea. Say boy ya make no kre. Ada wo de wa what stadium na he boy ya. Brighton for asema ko jo musika.
Na unua be no wa kra wo se obema ne mumu enkoye.
Sa wo gina so no.
Wo ha no ne me adamfo aye ti se nua ye nyini bom wo the same area wa kra. Na doji. Doji frame o frame ya Kofi ti o se o di fieri na frame be fire o de ju no bi nkasa o se masa o kwa ka che gibo se mumu no me da so twen ye o.
Sa wo gina so no e problem. Kofi yanto so yi.
Yema Liverpool 2-1 or 3-1 against Nottingham Forest.
Liverpool 2 Nottingham Forest 1.
Yeah,
Mema Liverpool 4 Nottingham Forest 0.
Okay.
That was our game. No?
Okay, until Liverpool bet was so omo win no. Chelsea are not in action. Many United game they postponed. Another crucial game ebeye Tottenham Hotspur against Newcastle United.
Difficult, very difficult.
Yeah, very difficult.
Very difficult.
A game top 4
on Manchester for no. Oh, this is your idea. Daniel King Chumesi. Tiasema Okani you. Mitoma had not met a defender like Wan-Bissaka. Mobe yana Mitoma te. Program a live for Facebook. Mitoma te pe. Asema si.
Mama can't me. Mama musa na question be so betin ya boy na obe very candid with sir.
I nominate Chelsea with James Amobi.
And the question am be busa no. You hu ko o de James any Chaluba faso. O come mum you bom. Mitoma no o kan James any Chaluba.
Mitoma ompede de o.
And you am ho adwuma. And since I was say wa boy against James and na some mujiri say Dalot ne Bissaka okay.
Ompede de.
So that is it.
Okay, can na otia. E be wan say china. Wan-Bissaka na afi de Warri Grass here Wembley. Ompede de. Timen kama Mitoma nte.
Jibo.
Obi.
Top 4 game, crucial game between Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle with St. James.
Yeah.
Double chance Newcastle United because of time. Double chance Newcastle United 2-1 or 1-1 goal scoring drawn game between Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle United. So that is it for the Premier League and FA Cup and because no Makasi City there on Besha 3-1 against Sheffield United.
City Sheffield United.
On Besha 3-1 against Sheffield United.
Sheffield betin go there.
Yemo mo wangu. Yemo mo wangu.
The moon say be in there.
Mame chomo wangu. So that is it.
Obi yen
kwesi na before that in the born game mame Jose Mourinho ade awoye against my friends air final. So be bia tumbia papa no ya mon respect no me de baby obeko bia ne na ekọ. Jose Mourinho ya adwuma ewuti my friends AS Roma. Na se one man they need that respect na Jose Mourinho no ankasa be call for respect for no the personality and of course the team be coach bia. Jibo okay before say game between Roma and the final be so e wo Olympico. In the Europa League quarter final. And no ben aya school a final coach and a friend say Anslot. And in the pre-match no the interview no mbusana about Roma team no I mean or show Roma kakra a coach in Sidabi he prefers to watch team a friend say Napoli and Manchester City over team a friend say AS Roma
being coached by Mourinho
being coached by Jose Mourinho no team a omobo na ye ne fe Manchester City and Napoli so two teams no and omobo na ye ne fe pa and omoba Olympico and Jose Mourinho and the boys no adwuma ne very simple 3-1 and Mourinho a qualify over team friends air final no mu wie ye no and Anslot air frotan and dressing room on walk was and Mourinho dim the can or sano catch and say respect you watch Manchester City in Napoli take time and watch my friends say AS Roma na se born again the video ne to so a wasano ofro top okọ and Jose Mourinho sano catch respect so sa de no aba be in the Premier League obekai sa tama wo Premier League nim na afina Pep Guardiola ne Jurgen Klopp mo maba and Antonio Conte mu no mo ko no mo ba no mo kasasa this is the video no mo ba no mo kosa na omo catch Jose Mourinho mu busa ne say Premier League na wo bono. How do you see the Premier League? No, say Premier League na ye bono. Over teams no mo boni nyina, coaches no mo Premier League ni say nyina, mo nyina ma 2 Premiership titles. Me Jose Mourinho as a coach ma 3. Respect. And what be and o catch a coach na friend say Anslot no. Enti jibo NSA no Jose Mourinho na afro no. No sa slot den o catch and say respect. O koya kopem say we nya message no before say o send free tunnel nim. Enti so video na won say Mourinho once again was so AC free tunnel nim a wo ba. Wa to coach na kokeka na adwen a kire ne say on respect no wa kan nsem nyina a kire na wi afi no o descend ba. So this is Jose Mourinho. And jibo me baby Mourinho gina no. Respect na wo kan ebinim ho a omugiri say Mourinho no kro ha adwen dodo. Ba me giri say wa ye adwuma pa o AS Roma ohia bon ubi atum kakra na ohia respect na all call for he deserves it. Why? Se me share the budget for AS Roma any the materials at AS Roma adwuma Jose Mourinho ayen he deserves the respect he's talking about. Right, are you ready? Okay. Are you ready?
You want Napoli, you should want it. You should want it.
Mourinho no oye problem o.
Ati this is Jose Mourinho. Ati
coach no ne huru so sa wo so
no. Sir, ne pre-match no, eno mu busa coach no so da bi. Ono hwe Napoli ne Manchester City. Sa two teams we no hwe omo na no mbo na efe. Ena Mourinho chere no say ne 3-1 the quarter final e wo Olympico. Was here. You watch Man City and Napoli. Aye nyadaje take time and watch Roma. Respect. And what one was wrong coach in Ekwana Mourinho sano. To wie no so ahwa so afrosro ho. O san so be sane ase. One na kasa wie no sane ase. Gibo ade nyina very simple. This is AS Roma. And Mourinho aba befa. So ahwa they have one superstar. Only one iconic player in them. And Mourinho team AS Roma they in the Champions League slot in the Serie A. Roma the 4th position. As we speak, they are better than Milan. They are better than Inter. Because they are reinstating Juventus points in Intino. Napoli, Lazio, Juve, Roma. Roma are in the Champions League slot in the Italian Serie A. Okay. And what qualify Roma to the semi-final of the Europa League? To Michel Materials ni kita Jose Mourinho. Any Juma all year, Edema Roma for now. Bibia catch us a coach na aye Juma. To me, I respect Roma. Any Jose Mourinho, Juma Maya this particular season in the Italian Serie A, any Europa League no more. So Obibeka say, yeah, Mourinho Casado do bet. For me, Jibo, you have to show respect to that great man, Jose Mourinho, and I think it's a step in the right direction. In the Italian Serie A, I'm Boboso. Juve elbow against Napoli is a big game, and at the moment, Bibia with Juventus side, confidence back. Motivation back. The next thing I'll bet say from Juventus lawyers and NSA, do we are prepared to sue Italian Federation for damages? That is the next thing I'll bet from Juventus. So omudi fin I can't Juventus brand the corporate image of Juventus as a football club. The next thing I'll bet from Juventus umpenny for no lawyers say they will sue them Liga Serie A they will sue them for damages. And me can fear her. Say Juventus Wednesday, you bring your points in the back. Wednesday, mo kwatena say pepa. Yen fan ko Thursday pepa. Eventually, 15 points being revoked back to Juventus, the old ladies of Italian football. And to Juve, 15 points back. a bread so a meto me boase na makọ into mo judgment ni ruling ni bibia course be a making kan nyina ofia ha e ko mo fa so a emra existe omo decide so omo de sa amra ni bedi Juventus the brand so a ruling no kakra ho manya SF from Rumi Agresti making kan nyina ofia and to Juventus enya 15 points back.
Okay.
We qualified to the semi-final of the Europa League over AS Sporting Lisbon. And to Juventus with the momentum to play against Napoli at this stage of the competition. Guessing Bremer any part of the team. But Napoli with the full squad. Victor Osimhen is fully fit. Media Medikiaka. Say Victor with Napoli a different team. Victor with Napoli, a different team. And in the midweek Champions League, they played against Milan. A lot of people said, oh, Wambo Boni Bibi, but he showed a mark of a good striker. Even in a game, very crucial, being marked by 2 center backs in Fikayo Tomori and it's Monique here. Acquire Victor Osimhen diving out pinball the toe net in him. A capture the kind of striker Victor Osimhen a year. And he said, Napoli air baffled and so. Nekwaratelia a part of the team. Victor Osimhen, Politano is part of the team because of injury suffered in midweek. They likely said, Heaven Lozano, and I said, GV Airmas, Bakone Bebo, in the front 3 system now. Coach your friend said Luciano Spalletti Ebono. Napoli, yes, I set up we, and Guiza air back midweek one ball against Air Milan because of suspension. In Dombele Embo game way, Anguiza Laboka, there of course Abrante Francis Zelensky. Offer San Napoli set up here on a good day in their full element and the best team in the Italian Serie A, and that's the more reason why Omeya runaway leaders and also winners of the Italian Serie A. Ombeba the boss are possessive football no mobile. Ombe stretchy Juventus, they will expand their play, they will create a lot of decent chances. But the Juventus the Beko game in the say Jibo. At the moment Juventus defending very well. And it's also Juventus against Sporting Lisbon. Well, we name Sporting Lisbon. Go back and watch Sporting Lisbon against Arsenal in the round of 16 of the Europa League. The number of chances they create, but Juventus they were very good in terms of defensive network against Sporting Lisbon. Side defensive unit, and a Juventus at the back. So whilst making about Napoli attack, how flamboyant they are, the number of chances they create, the number of goals they score, Juventus also assets in this particular game, a defensive network. So a defensive network as against a good attacking team of Napoli. And to do any Jenny on the better as one winning game. No. So Juventus will defend and counter attack team a friends Napoli with Federico Chiesa, Philip Kostic, and Head Di Maria. Then of course one of Melik or Dusan Vlahovic and ability to attack. No. And to offer Juventus team na say na Juve set up no Ebeye counter attacking football against Napoli. Yen to me no mombo in terms of exchanges. Yen to me no mombo. So Juventus defended very well. Juve to me 3 points no. But someone defended very well. Napoli will pick the 3 maximum points. No more they call Naples. Based on this,
scoreline.
Jibo Ewo J Arena. Se game near 2-2 goal scoring draw anymore.
2-2
goal scoring draw anymore.
Napoli 2.
Yeah.
Juventus 2.
Ewo J Arena.
Okay.
Bajata say Inter are not doing too well in the Italian Serie A. Mobile against Empoli. They are not doing too well in the Italian Serie A. Finding it difficult to win the last 5 games. Inter Milan are struggling. And nothing Russia Inter prepare against Benfica. No. They prepare very well. The idea is that yet too good with Italian Serie A. We can focus on the Champions League. And today they are in the semi-final of the Champions League. But then with about 2-3 weeks to the semi-final game, no, Inter will prepare for Empoli game, no. Empoli in their last 4 or 5 games, you know, Jibo they've not been bad. But through this stage, I am big teams in the started say more react. I am smaller teams in the struggle. And see, Lautaro Martinez, Lukaku, Eugene Dzeko, and the form of Nicolo Barella. I think say Jibo sorry Champions League in the midweek games in the training. One outstanding performer Obinyano, Abrante friends Nicolo Barella. Yeah. So 2 games no boy against Benfica.
Ni go goal of the week.
Goal of the week. So 2 games no boy home and away. Oh boy against Benfica no. tells you the mark or the quality of player Abrante friend said Barella so Inter so anya full squad in Hakan Chanoglu Mkhitaryan they are all back and so we decided to be pressing up Empoli definitely on be pick 3 maximum points no Inter 3 Empoli 1 Milan elbow against Lecce San Siro stadium ho be ma welcome a year mo de kwa mo players no Milan timi call Diego Armando Maradona Stadium no mo kofa qualification to the semi-final of the Champions League since 2007 Milan embo in the semi-final of the Champions League and the Milan next game no San Siro against Lecce and to support Simbaba be Guhoma Leo mo ndcv Leo mo and dada mo supporters no they will play to win against Lecce and to betimi akofo 2-1 or 3-1 against Lecce so Jibo ma me fa nyina ensiana yen descend and family
but one game be so La Liga but Atletico Madrid ne Barcelona
yeah I think say so here Atletico Madrid form na American if we say me Jibo ma me kasa simwe o play na me engine new
yeah
o play na friends say Joao Felix no
onyinini
me engine ndi ba me engine ndi da me nda so me engine ndi kra me engine ndi kra say Joao Felix na Antoine Griezmann because if free one year mark Griezmann born in number 10 since Griezmann yem born as a free yem born right hand derby but sa free row na near de ma Joao Felix no sa free row no if free say Joao Felix exit team friends are let's go Madrid be PM Chelsea Football Club and this sa free row no once again back to the owner who said that was his role before so joining Barcelona it was Griezmann behind any other striker Atletico Madrid at the Nebeba. He receives the ball from the midfielders. He creates and he scores.
Nyabotema Joao Felix no here that ko nsabesi form.
Joao Felix there. Well, Joao Felix there. Matome boase ahwe Felix Matome boase ahwe Felix No, what the hell
he is playing in even Chelsea team no buy no. We show glimpses of how good are in some games.
Oh, okay.
Chelsea air struggle and virtually Chelsea player is not putting up a good performance.
Yes.
Inti team Chelsea no.
Okay.
And Anyoma Nkoyi.
Okay.
Joao Felix so we at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Where's Joao Felix at the World Cup? So boy in an attacking side. You a lot from Joao Felix as a player.
Ade. Me heard Rafael Leao in the midweek. And I feel me Chelsea pa why Portugal for the Pamo Fernando Santos. Minim why when Rafael Leao fully fit. The form of the free Milan bar World Cup. Obebo Joao Felix ahead of
some more the same position.
No.
Leao is a winger. Leao is an attacking midfielder. Into more the same position.
But and no me more convinced because of far Portugal team now. More a lot of attacking midfielders. Baby Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes. More no. But me check Portugal World Cup. Na Leao to bench. Na me busa me say Rafael Leao born now or born. What did he bench? Me the player no me give this onim bobo. People shouldn't get me wrong, but I me point on Rafael Leao when say bafo on show quality be at any top level also the lead Chelsea Football Club.
Chelsea boy no nobody.
This current setup like Chelsea as a football club. Say okay, poster boy to the lead Chelsea Football
Club. The current performance Emma won kasa. But this is a Chelsea team. Raheem Sterling is struggling. You cannot say Sterling is a bad player. So let me say, this is a Chelsea team. We all watch Enzo Fernandez at Benfica with the Argentine national team. He's struggling. Khalidu Koulibaly in Italy for the past 3 seasons was virtually the best centre back in the Italian Serie A. So let me say, it's Chelsea now as a team. No, pull Leao in this Chelsea team, he will struggle. Because team name no nyoma surrounding the team no players in team and bringing the best out in them. Tina make us ultimate single one player and it is difficult to find player back say oh Chelsea you born nobody player by
but we did this since Joao Felix left Atletico Madrid. Their play has been better with Griezmann.
I said last season with Joao Felix, they performed very well in the Spanish La Liga.
What about if you Atletico Madrid? What about if you more recent games on mobile? The last says 7.
Joao Felix no mumbo.
No, them chance Today, the role. Griezmann was played out of his role.
Was setting up team no a bit differently from
because of Joao Felix, and Joao Felix has been shipped out of the team. And the critical role now near the Felix.
No, the
problem is Ricky. Say Obo Joao Felix in a defensive setup, he will struggle.
Of course.
Obo Griezmann in a defensive setup. The same Griezmann was at Barcelona. Want to be more?
Even with
the French national team, Odopa France national team no. France team no share that possessive side. They hit on the brakes. Or excel so well in it. So what I say? It's or a player say team ne boy in a defensive setup bisa. Now hit your opponent on the brakes. In between the lines, make the method and the attack. Or excel very well. Yeah. But what they need to an attacking team, more possessive. Omukura ball. Pass ball and he struggles.
But Griezmann at Barcelona, I said it from day one. Say he will struggle because of Lionel Messi. He will struggle because of Lionel Messi. Griezmann will struggle at Barcelona because to say when a Felix situation was Atletico Madrid. So rule just behind the striker.
But I think Messi Jan Hokoyana.
Aye, so still no struggle.
Messi Jan Hokoy.
But I'm fat.
No, sir. I think they parted ways just
the same time.
Yeah,
sometimes I know the system now they play and the betumono. And this is very important.
Basa ne.
No say Griezmann oba ayi Chelsea team oba Chelsea team no.
Oba Chelsea team na. But he'll be better. He'll be better.
Yanya quick one. Basa ne name refi.
So
enche yene kasama for the man Santo Kotoko. David Obinya akobedi nkomo ewo efidie so.
So Atletico Madrid are in good shape. My Barcelona team I don't know, but the absence of Pedri are affected team ne kakra. Pedri no, I don't know, but this is Barcelona setup. Omojidi said these two Spanish midfielders, Gavi, Pedri, they are the future Barcelona. And to Swasha, Xavi building the team now. A lot is center on these two central midfielders. Ojomu Dipa. Okay. So the very moment I saw two midfielders in the free honor. Teams like clearly Nazavi air struggle.
Okay.
And my chef Frankie De Jong this particular season, I think said about Barcelona, this has been one season. De Jong etmiya bobo pa.
Yeah.
He's been very, very, very impressive this particular season. So it's an open game. Griezmann, Carrasco having good form.
Okay.
Then Barca guys and also enya great season. But because of Atletico Madrid for form, no, so game no so ending a goal scoring. Let's say 1-1-2-2 bia. 1-1-2-2 be a it will be a fair result between Atletico Madrid and its friends at Barcelona. Madrid they definitely they will win some more bar.
I'm against Celta Vigo.
Against Celta Vigo, definitely Madrid for or Mbappe the bet. Madrid the medical can or focus any La Liga anymore. Madrid focus on is against Manchester City. Or more season or Man City and Madrid for air This is it for the weekend.
Striker, good morning. I'm watching you live. Good show. Don't forget that City can also draw in their next games. Gunners forever. Felix, de sa message you about me Felix. I can know Atinka Company Limited or no de sa message we de aba. Frank minua ketwa Frank sisi wakupim ewo UK. Or say or share from London Clapham Park. Oh ena or share. But for your man Agrada. Yes, Nana Kwabena for Onchuma da special advisor to a passport show. Special advisor to a passport show. No. Or say good morning, Jibo. Time I want to say. Is he absent because of the trade draws and Asemna mere be say okay. Agrada say or here from Madrid. Was your copy of Madrid? Was a good morning from Madrid. Agrada de our day Abba and no.
But I'm full of the message about being made into my
me you in front of me. Joseph Carrasco, fantastic sports by all standards. Keep it up. Surely Barcelona will win the La Liga and the show is live at Heaven Cold Store. Abuoso Techiman Bono East. I mean, we soon I mean you in free home. Isaac or say to two Isaac or say striker, please play the recommended song by Kofi last Thursday. Abasa to all Manchester United supporters. Okay. Kobe Rich or say Neymar, Mbappe, Zaha, and Maxima couldn't dribble around one Bissaka. So they are fair to say Mitoma will have a tough time. Okay, and then Yebeshe. Henry Akumin or say United versus Brighton, United 2, Brighton 0. Henry Akumin or here from Air Norway. Sapon entry Isaac or say the Mitoma I have seen can deal with any right back in the world now. Just because he plays for a small club, that is why we are not seeing that. And no Sapon Isaac the other Abanono. Daniel King Chumesi. Manchester United will win this game hands down. Daniel there our day Abba and no. Yeah, messages in the dorsal. The dorsal. Some very moment na Nana Opoku Kasapa was watching live from Italy. Arsenal will bounce back strongly. Okay. And also you need your day Abba and no. Apia Kofi watching live from Japan. Apia studio day Abba no. Pratt will you also your passports papa. Ono so de our day aba no Boy Francis Makan messages no enti yentimi nkan no mienu o de ba ko pani yi e de free wo Ernest JC was watching you live from Dubai. Ernest yedase for your message. Maminyi WhatsApp de so kakra in free ho. Good morning, my name is Inusa from Wasa. Keep up, Allah bless you all. Okay, yedase for also o message. Way air wine or striker, good morning. I'm Mubarak Wakas watching you live from Kuchi. Please, more update on my darling club Chelsea. Keep up the good work. Okay, you did Chelsea home come and now no pay be so. Hello, your passports. I'm Prince watching you live from Shibu Accra. Okay, also there our day Abanono. Good morning, officers. Please, I need us for the day. Okay, Utia, the us nina atuja. Good morning, striker. Please, we need us to do because we'll be going to efficacy. Please, I listened to a sister station, yesterday, and a former PRO made a statement that the onward transfer percentage for Kwame Bones was 20, not 50. So I want David to clarify it for us. Mercy, edifice, we also and a day abba. You David Obinya Kasama for Edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Ewo Studio, sir. Waso anywani eguso waso guso awutie Oyerepa 100.7 ena wani su guso awhe on Oyerepa TV. Nana Kwame Dankwa first vice National Circles Council ono so ewufia ha. Yene omunyine eba bedi enkomo said medi kan eka ye no. Minim Govini Ricky ene de say your questions ye de ne beto akiri. Ye bedi kan matiefo no ene ya hwefo ne bre. Na omodo mo questions no aba. Ye be ne kakra bi na afa ye free ho a yaba gamer ebekoso nyame yadmo china Elbaba Sports Stadium abra Asante Kotoko ene Aduana Go Stars Aduana Stars edi AC ni no yaba behwe sa game no nti ebechemu mienu but yebe hia pa na ye gamer ebekoso ochina Elbaba Kotoko ene Aduana nti yaba behwe sa game no
category B1
we kwa say the baby Ghana football dey do some the ko
better na B
Nana Kwakwa Jima Minu Nana Kwakwa Jima there man kind of message at the assembly or say the whole Chelsea setup is struggling. Madrid is on its way to win the Champions League from Milan. And I know the Obwa Ensita this year Champions League number 8 for AC Milan. In Tishanenso number 8 from AC Milan. Nana Kwame Dankwa ba
yeah boy.
Na bibi aboko there.
Oh, I do not hear
David Obinyako, Kasama for the mass and Tokotoko. Dave Akwaba. Na bibi aboko there. Okay. Send your mail koso kama. Wiki the what trend you.
I say wanna make a chat.
I'm the Ghana ha minyeso so be attending a wiki chain David.
On social media platforms no. You see the middle name ni Mungamu. Mungamu Obinyako.
Okay. Messages bu ha man kan e dey SMS o ansana ye beba David so no. Jeboatin say good morning Jibo. Harry Maguire with 1 goal and 1 assist versus Sevilla. What a performance. You simply cannot hate him. He makes football so easy for opponent. Jeboatin from Belgium. Jeb and ba for so ba Ghana wa manante wonka. Na no we hwe nim so beto wonka. Ba wa manante wonka. Oh yeah. But me tea and so how could do Belgium. Was him can't just over Tenica. Don't worry. Why? Number Dave, Yenny Come, only an Aquame Wahay. Said the first part of the interview, no, said them kind no. Chitafo and away Jumadia Momo. Santico Tokubo Buko no Chitafo, Almudi Tim Nechi. And also Momo, Jumadia Momo. Inti Kamenya said about for your share, no. You match that for the bread. Now, question be will be no. The next bear 20 minutes ID enemy. Young Fanny Sadi any influo. Be a Dawakuma Subia and they one an aquame or a circle penny first vice ewa. And they were Casama for Edema Santico David Obinyako or no Eufia. It's Assembia Dawakuma Subia or Pesa Wokano and Assembia Pesa Ubusano. Ubet Media Far a Facebook. Oyerepa radio and also your passports. Oyerepa radio and also your passports. Na afi Twitter so your passports wait me dia fa ho. WhatsApp na 0322497263. 0322497263. Ye bie line no e dia tum. Oba mesre obo di na ka ba bia wa memechia. Na de wasema to aso. Number na 0322494401. 0322494771. Number is mienu baby abefri bia no ye be fa ho na ye no adi nkomo Oyerepa 100.7 weekend edition of today's post and I dey bramuti ye jeje questions na no ye jeje questions na no ma say man for the omo dey afa for Facebook bright ye na yi ni nyina kama na afa ye mra line so na amanfo so emfa ye won questions omo so emfa emra na
Facebook and the course
ye course ne dey na ye the Facebook dey na ka ho na say we ya no kama ne WhatsApp no. Okay, hello hello good morning
the family could do Eugene Cafe I shall go to school dance.
Okay, could you eat you
David and bra na former PRO cafe on Bonsu on what transfer 20% and 50% on clear honor and my right.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yamfa next one. Ade. Okay. This is the end of use. Hello,
Gibo.
Yes, sir.
Solomon, I say one summer.
Solo yanko.
Na fa porta de na bedo. Yibo. Ya me aduma yewa David ma me na baso. Na o hwe nya me aduma o china matcha yebo against Ediana ya. Ye bese nya me no promo na wo fompa. Ye bese yewa David. What a communication team no mo kenya me ko matcha yebo against Ediana na nya ma ticket wa o. And so wo hwe o tese se promo bi e koso. What I say, and I definitely as a drop one. Open some memo to them. No, I have what I'm for Tino, and on the Sawo. And you see what they say, what big much be there and in it's a different without that and then for Martin. Because you know, that person, what you're not in a promo movement. After they claim that will be the month and drop it over here, no. And at the right time, I take a wee sentence.
But so, make I say, wow, Sulu, what free with you, Suda. I complain say and send me because management and more supporters nente. Meboa.
Daddy, me can't answer me.
What free so what frame or highway. I complain that say.
Debbie, and then Yamia.
Wow, Sir. Okay, what I tell David, I hope you know the amount. Why? I bet you are not giving no uncommon. And who the Runana also Bobino. So can you me so some amount for it? And do so now one also bought the Runo. Why? And me born and so form. Okay, I'm for line with some can bet me a friend or so. 0244927576 0244927576 and also bet me a fresh na ya do atoso. Hello. Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Me pacho na mo te say.
Adom ara kwa na also e.
Ya me ado me so ho ye pa. Me pacho sta coach.
Oh, sta coach bibia boko.
nyame adom le mo mpa bada.
Okay, start ko si enkoy yetiu.
Say your house for me very much by you.
Start go we dey enye ye beba bedi house won komo. Why? Aye. Ti say dey ne kasama for the mass antiko to na edi nkomo. Ene ye busa echita for say wo question bi a obetimi ebisa. Okay. Why? Hello? Yes sir. Good morning. Kusi.
Person bisa Dave man and say. Aduma management ne ye nyina ye hu. Ye nim pass administration no ba 3 years in waduma ye. Na ade ba ko mi hu ni se Ghana ha no kra na enya aduma. Ana obi ye aduma na obi pese wotu obi san. Se de dwumadie ma wo mfie miensa na wadi. Wantimi amakotoko adakoda 20 mi anya che wo ho. Ukoto wutim within 3 years. Why you said
o dey yes questions ni ebisa nti o question wo ho
matama me ka che David ni say mesre no enipa bia wo ye adwuma bia mfom so wo ne ho eti mesre say management ne ntena say ade bia o mo ye ya entwa ye disia no o mo ntutu ni ye.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yamfa do no studio. Hello.
Yes sir. But your family Aziz and some free brekum.
Aziz and some from brekum. Aziz yetio.
Na me da se panana. Me pa cho me abaso bola me bo David ni management no abaso. Nemo me de afuto rakra me tu aba say. And can talk for almost a chino ba ho na mo pa asama mo ama no ento he ni wuye wo de kata ho.
Okay.
Kata no say oboti asum ye lu nyan to kwa wi ado ho na be chino mo. Me sire no say or kata o he ye wo can talk for me da say.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Okay. Hello,
boss.
Yes sir.
Me first
Takrade Bachodin.
But over the Smith.
Okay, Smith yetio.
Me person bi say we say I get na Kevin for say bia Franco Naru obet na ona obeka kotoko wan sem poto by omunya daje enyi na no da I didn't say.
Okay.
And I do all kind of fact na also they me worried ni say on fact we on fact ka say bia back in the quick and on fair they me answer on time say David mo kran bi so mo side of the issue.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. Hello.
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
But you
Okay. Okay. Question I will be saying.
Also supporters, you know, any team challenge. I give you a way you been down with you. And the new one. Supporters.
I'm saying, Sama, you be saying, Nano Pen, a month for Bano Maidana Kakra. Yes, say, Assam and a Bisa, a year Kotoko, Casama for, and I walk, TB, what TB, and I what TB, and a David Waha, and I now come as Waha. It's Uba. It's Sani a panel about you. The assembly of who say actually warding, and they want your opportunity. David Waha, no about Bisa question now. Call. It's Yen Twaso. Hello. Yes, sir.
Bani John.
Bani, it's you. Major Sobane. Major so.
The question you first one is about coach. Next coach in Akosia Famati sitting on the message saying, my second question is for the a big question for if I saw Nana Amposa. What you most from here now?
Oh, David, Massa. Obia wo kwan se wo kire na adwene nti se obi kire na adwene na na nya adwene enye we na ese yusu wo ahase David. Hello, yes sir.
Yeah, your friend is sir Abino.
Sabino yetio.
Yeah, me question is David and he said I think patient ni bi o ha wo mo nko Nebia, one particular station, you know, na the question back on.
Okay.
And I'm a question you want to say. A mail about has a meet, you know, 1 year, but almost
Kotokomu wait be no as a time near the so to come for to na board no mo support man na and as the management na katana pa way e di etua e boko bra
okay
na say na board no e support na the board no support mo di
eh what was that question we will say be make conclusion hey hello yes sir
yeah boy you will good morning David in Namakwa.
Okay, yet you.
The question I'm personally do something, we can start from UK family, Bafuchi. The question I'm personally do something, pitch now, Ghana, your boss board said that last week is still Rekun. Omuni, I said to move about bonus at now, but you put that now, which I want.
Okay. Yate yeda say yebebusa David wa tro ni nyina. Hello,
good morning.
Good morning.
The friend Nana ya o meka free aka.
Okay, Nana you.
The pattern me question na say we have to say seek documents no. Any contract ne ba bon tema eventual for discuss and I seek a council contract. I'm doing good at I'm quite so man and then talk on Sakai because documents maybe at seek any management and one work contract documents again and then talk on Sakai. And you see that management
hello.
Yes, sir.
You battle within the rich one because of the Buakwa.
Rich it you.
Mpacho me question you mpacho me pese me miss said that ben na ye new coach no obeba. Ena me question na etwa so ne say adena obatra ho ama Chelsea aseye me ensa. Omunyi sa question na no mai. Na da say.
Okay, yeah that's it. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The friend before me Tishi.
Okay, back from Pacho from Tishi at you.
And I want to know my family, the man and mine. Yeah, sure, say sports presenters in Nubia, I ain't hosting a program here. And car, the football, and they are tracking. And could be to coach now other TV station. I'm going to Timon Khan Sema and win here. Now, when your official letter, when your announcement, you 15.
Hello, Mr. Bafo.
Hello.
But you busa question, question time. Into the busa question, obeso busa. Na we are at waso. Why?
Okay.
And
the question is Kotoko, Makia. Yen get fee, and then take it to now, you know. Somebody no, say na ya omadi go tin no bra. Because there ya comprehension na yam ponsa, and the speaker and a yadika. So it's a decoja, you need the dia aqua.
Okay. All right, yeah, that's it. Samesi and Fadu Chato, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Jibo.
Good morning.
Pacho, me free Accra, me Bernard.
Okay, Bernard, it's you.
Pacho, my question is the Andra, me Sena David Ekasi. You seek contract, seek deal no. Eliki, Anna, am I a council star deal no? I mean, person who's an a deal no more your farm, saying, can you also must see Pacrona, Uliki, my Luciska, because he said, I'm a Luciska, and I'm out for to see and say, play Sky.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Course no on questions na hani edibesi na yaba na David Obinya ko ene na nakwame ayi questions and obi so the question bi ebae and say no the David wi anam de akọ na nakwame so na obisa say na nakwame do wa kotoko mache oso wa kotoko mache pa no obi so obisa o say kotoko pa na jijefo na hwan kotoko na jijefo pa na hwan.
That question we there. So why no yalo?
Me na ezi mi ya.
Because those one be koto ka chat ko wasiache. That question we there. Message na say yesu dey o mani ntwa fa me ho.
There was so yina no. Oso wa club nim wa kwa aba. Ade esi nei.
Okay, Mati.
Enye bredi kan ni biesi. Ba se kwa na aba, na aba. Titim na friends asante kotoko no. Na jijefo pa ene hwan.
Manya ansa no.
David. David, questions among for the go now we are now the Facebook DNA. WhatsApp there so atwa so na fe ya ba na be game no ha
I mean that if was any questions are aba I will do justice to questions. The first one here open you could judge I know bisa about Kwame Bosu transfer this week maybe mu kakra I quoted percentage my own say people have come back
they've come and so kakra why
okay that's my own say I'm for so aba be chiche and it's very good say common cause I want my supporters no eti the economy I mean fan from the onset inti Kwame Bosu be see akan ma Asante Kotoko after say otu kwan ko ball onya issues kakra and for me you know and the little experience I mean in football and it's during negotiations you know your parties any obi a baby a wojina say player enya such situation or bar the club you have an upper hand in the negotiations Tikotoko in your negotiations and based on the contract in your Maya Betono, as I take Kotoko Emano, a percentage of his own sales. Just a player no free Kotoko. Now quoting for fra. Your ton player na Nankasa, it was Isaac movie. And the idea in all my years in football administration, and the idea I share that TB in my life. Say player, wabati my Chiakano, when opportunity to acquire or transfer fee near back club no so you're entitled to a percentage. Now I'll go into the details of it. And on due to Esperance for $150,000 and $150,000 no Asante Kotoko ye do no my player need to coin player no coin no from Esperance eba say na Asante Kotoko eto omu player Emmanuel Clote for $180,000 Asante Kotoko as a football club yentimi entry as a transfer fee no into Esperance for no trigger say more diaka it is idea yediate and amanso ba asem no kakra into Kotoko ekofa a consult I headed by a skilled football journalist as for Poku say omunko jina ma Asante Kotoko na mo mwana Asante Kotoko ndi asem no nkunim na as part of say omunfa Ashford no so no so charge sika kakra e wodi nim nti asem no ko ye ka asem no wie na say Asante Kotoko di for 30,000 aka no say Asante Kotoko etuato so I'm going to break down all the liabilities and I say a car Asante Kotoko born in the transfers. So in the first place Kwame Bosu transfer no Asante Kotoko nya muhwe but what I say now there's a first liability of $30,000 I say Asante Kotoko etuama Esperance into a liability to Asante Kotoko but what I say okay e didn't way you know about as management and consult na omudi asem nanim no e dey Asante Kotoko e call the player status committee no as 17 and say Asante Kotoko ntwemoka how adwuma mo ye e Kotoko so lusu case by the fact say wa han say omebo anaka asem no kwa dey so utwa neka into player status committee so tena asem no omobu kama Asante Kotoko ATI $23,000 into say in terms of liabilities no first you $30,000 na if you come Esperance no they say $23,000 ababe count you do $53,000 player no so at the FI mrakwan say also percentage which was 20% and I was explain why I said say 50% because they call parties negotiation a player and his agent I represented one party and the club too. If the agent also have a percentage, you can add it to that of the player. But let's go through all the liabilities. No be anti-CE. In theory, can work at $30,000 to Esperance, $23,000 to agents. The firm now consult now Okoka Asama Asante Kotoko. The player not the echo player status. Echo 20%. So that 20% is also $30,000 of the whole transfer. Dibo mino ka say. The agent Oyerepa is still pursuing Asante Kotoko for almost on the cut of the transfer. I 30% of the transfer. So as we speak, it's still a liability, and 30% of the transfer, $45,000.
From the 150.
From the 150, $45,000. That's a what transfer player from Ghana. the GFA, the Ghana Football Association, issued 10% of the transfer. Recently, was an old transfer player, the money will come into the accounts of the club. In the Torabia, as a one trick, I cannot pay Sky idea. With me delay now, with your if you know. I say, if 10% will out the above home bracket. Recently, the Ghana Football Association wrote to us to demand their part of the 10% of transfers. Oh, and yet I'm talking about transfers, previous transfers. If you need to be trouble, also, oh, now who's a marathon player? We say, 10% and you go back and pay. But when you ask an emergency, they are there. So that is also 10% of the transfer, which is $15,000. Your casa Sika with me and Sabuma. Ebema 140. Sasika Yamabos $143,000. Now $143,000 is 95% of the transfer fee of $150,000.
No, my mimi say we a bit to say Ashford. Ashford didn't outside the money Kotokone Esperance agree because at a point the mimi nimfa issue you wanna say now there was a player Emmanuel Clote issue and say ruling biaba from FIFA as a Kotoku 3 years sikabi if you come so Clote a 3 years sikabi de ma Esperance into me say Ricky Fiani and Esperance when you be dim komo or is it their vice president from Tunisia and or say they were ready to send the money to Asante Kotoko but you know mo show mo nkra temu no no mo say Kotoko kra no ruling be free FIFA ba mo so do mo ka meaning nana kwa me say wo de na wo ubetimi ama me say you know so because this happened under time I management member of the club anamboa asana makanya sa na che ai nti MSS transfer who do scan no o ma fa Kotoko de na anya dai ama go now cloth de na say 180,000 nti see 150 no every 180 manage Kotoko akode Esperance ka 30,000 yes sir this are 30 na Kotoko de Esperance no
that 30 na Kotoko de Esperance nti almost say all these money say can 170 is because of Kwame Bonsu's transfer to Esperance
nti 150,000 na Kotoko ton Kwame Bonsu edna Esperance no you because of a car na Kotoko de Esperance nti no omo tifi omo 180,000 nim
exactly
e ma Kotoko sa de Esperance ka 30,000 esa ma Kotoko tuai
pacho ai ena after that no Kotoko asa tua eka aba from the transfers
then so come on from Sikeni because Esperance for na first
if you are talking about what we have paid as a club and the potential liabilities I mean because you see up to now the agent is chasing the 30% and the FA in the possible future can also change their 10%. The possible liabilities is $143,000 out of the $150,000 into the liability in fact say car I war around the deal is 95% based on the calculations that I've done.
And then our arrival at 50%, you know.
So, and I can say 50% was the percentage of the player and that of the agent. Pachuati I say because they represent one party. Pachuati I say, but here all the transfer, all can because our statement not making. I left out other issues. I left out as for Teteku $23,000, which you have paid as management. Pachuati I say, into a kana what our transfer in Abuma. Apart from saying $150,000 a car as a bad chino, right? Plus the club next year, any the potential car is under chino, $143,000.
Okay.
Of that transfer.
Okay. Yan transfer. So questions.
I believe say.
Yeah, sure. So more muti no ha.
Breakdown and woman no. Wato no boase a breaking power.
Yes.
Naturally say. Naturally say. Kwambo su konte no. Ono no. Not all percentage or transfer.
All percentage as a player.
Which was
the 20%.
20%.
Exactly.
20%. And then the agent, you know, broker deal, no, so a different percentage.
It was a different percentage.
And the obia make it different demands.
Exactly from the deal.
From the deal. And yes. One party.
And one party.
Two parties.
But one say we're talking about transfers, players and their agents are in one corner, and the club is in one corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So mostly what I know is say, apart from maybe the agent or the deal you negotiate with them one side. And even players do not even get percentage on transfers.
No.
It depends. And there be sometimes player be especially mobile free agents no.
But people cannot give me.
What me about say he is not going to take any sign. A bit take his signing on free as free agents. Ebu won't take it. They demand on onward transfer.
But this is the first time in my practice as a football administrator, this is the first time I'm seeing something like this.
Agents naje, player naje.
And say player can be awarded a percentage on onward. Mostly, I always used to you are bargaining as a club to say because I'll pay you salaries and the rest. These monies belong to the club. And I think going forward, this for us is as this management who say we came to also fix certain things, and none of our contracts. Yeah, but I signed free agents, and none of our contracts we signed with any player or as a free agent, and our player be a ton any amount of percentage on the onward transfer. We only deal with onward transfer.
And how we can.
No, yes, it might be a new thing to David, but once a negotiation agreement for the start of it will be added decided by at that point we need panel and to pay the agreement out in Ayano and never juma and mostly no. I remember a year content players are chips are agents in the Diomo break as free agents. It was part of
the agreement.
Agreement.
Because free agents. And I said no, a part of the management then. At least he has just confirmed it here right now. What informed the decision to go by that line, that agreement? Maybe based upon the need for the player, any probably projections somewhere in terms of resale value and all that. They felt okay, say 20% crash. Say your turn at this figure near tier still and will be okay. What informed that decision? Why did you sign that sort of agreement?
We are no more in management. Currently, there's a management in place. I'm sure David H and say because of series of allegations and why a war management and and I'm at this far.
Okay.
I just don't want to go into it because you see or document me mini management there are certain things that my information. If you ask me, I won't say it.
No, but
but with this, I'm telling you that
I'll respect and grant you.
More management,
David, it raises questions on management. That management,
no,
competence,
and
diligence.
Let me explain.
That is my understanding. No, that's my understanding. It's sort of questioning on competence and diligence.
You have entered into a negotiation before.
Yes.
I said we will sign a contract on it. I will be a motias who my mistake. Small saying been told that a bit too. There no chance or negligence. Maybe some question.
Question. Because I was a management member then. So the next said it was a mistake.
I will say we
accept a move.
That's what
so what follow David and then the worker handling
you know what
David has been on a media tour this week. So what for and me have followed him. He's my brother, so baby me interest. Clearly you gather that it presupposes that the management then either they were not competent or they were negligent.
I think it's about football with you, so let me come in here.
Player no, need na kotoko hia no so much so that say sa cross no and ebehemu a how omo and now say probably a oversight and something like that. Na a bit of an example
which say enyoma ye kanyina no. We would not have gotten to this place. Say nyanya kotoko na na dey Esperance car.
And so that's the point I wanted to make.
So tell me
even in all that cry, you see for player and pay no for players be our former club and on the club and we only player na be there. Then in the agreement in what state you say onward transfer club no a certain percentage. When you say
yeah.
Most you say former club no but in player amount this years my turn out this amount. But in case of any onward transfer I'm entitled to 10 or 20%. Player ne ba na agent ne kita player na for say player no oba no e clubless and that a bona me ton player na ma no kwa no
bona me player na
e bona me dey ma no e wo form two on say unye unye obligation be to pay onward transfer to any club And in view of that, maybe player na me dey name I'm arranging that in case of onward transfer, I agree to sell the player to you at this price. Onward transfer, me person me give away.
Time David.
At that point,
move to another
player, so you agree. So this was the agreement. That's it. That's it.
That's what that.
David, this was just a clarification to question of Diaba. And David, move to the next question because of time. I move to
Bafo is trying to paint a picture. Say it looks like I'm indicting former management. That is.
But that's what it appears.
Bafo, I'm speaking.
Bafo, me interview.
What we are coming.
But me former management member. That question answer. Me, I don't feel anything about it.
Let me tell you the truth. There was an interview from Edmonaka. Say majority of the management then was against Kotoko giving Esperance boy an ITC.
Yeah.
And I'm a referee.
Last hour.
They were not ready to sign the ITC for Esperance. Then one member within the management, which they were annoyed. It's nipa ba kokoya there. Me to me, based on a seminar minimum. Why should I blame Nana Kwame? Why should I blame Aka? And no man no can one omone said the Pakone Yaduna or Kosan. What is their fault here?
And management to go into details.
And your management decision. If management Koshia, no one take decision say we are not going to release the ITC until say you solve any Esperance problem. No. Then one person within the management for much Kosaya, who say a management in a problem.
But you need to say, but say you can't want somebody to say management is until
let me say,
let's move on.
With this your clubs are Kotokoya players among. I insist that unless we see the transfer of the money, we don't send the ITC. This management. Because sometimes you doubt say because Kwame Poku transfer no my dad experience. There are players we transferred in recent times in part of the agreement with the club. We insist that you only send the ITC or say you can transfer the player unless you see evidence say the money is coming. Therefore, I'm not indicting everybody. Nama, Sarko she's winning about I say. You see, you afford like I said, the buyer said raising this amount of money. So far this week, and that's what I've said, say, based on your projection and our audited accounts, the management has to Kotoko back board because your board in the car say club and financially viable club. They're raising 28.7 million Ghana cedis. So the next question follows says, so I was explaining some of the liabilities and the car that's
okay
as management.
That's okay.
So that is where brought in all these specifics. Do you get it? So I'm not here to indict anybody.
Okay.
We are here
other questions because of time.
Me quite the kitwa before I virtual so. Me say me obinya discussion na me suggest say me na Dave in future say interviews no. The explanation to the question are okay, but for me the details also Ujano. I agree with you, but later on.
Just because so that people understand.
A bit details.
Because you need to explain the Sikana when you know the
idea. You are too foot for any part.
It's true.
Yeah. Radio so I can say management has take okay release sponsors into a discount. But they don't have any proof to that effect.
It's true.
It is an opportunity to put clarity. I know
I'm not against it. Ebi obi ba say and a match for no more jai match no more kasaba we. Ye woko supporters are otimi from Ofonso, utimi shiano. Management I say into stadium. It is a management opportunity. They have to convince their supporter. Reason why and seminar watino enya no kre. I be free na adwuma na ba stadium. It's a way of promoting a club to become attractive. How the negative around the club no. Say no kre bi wo ho a. Ubetimi abechirechirem. Ama supporters nyina adwuma ye omo fine. No ma beta omo chi.
Very important. To add what you are saying.
Obika say about publicity a. Kotoko boy aduana. Oya Kotoko supporter. Your interest is Kotoko. Ya be ka kire wo. Wate. O say management yes say anything to member stadium. The management any opportunity to explain. Enyoma na what it na. O say any promotion. It's part of promotion.
Exactly. And if you get fee, you probably back park. So bet you get.
Yeah.
You virtual seat. You for sensors. I believe say you can enjoy musical fee on it. I say book account mo. Some kaya at the end of the season we will publish our report. We will do our report and publish. Last season you get process and publish it. You publish virtual seat. even what we gain from virtual city for next change Nigeria Ghana Premier League that is how we believe accountability should be done. So we should be accountable to that individual. I think the second question about match promotion has already been answered. Now, proceed to your for say as management we should fix our mistakes and move forward. I think it's the right thing. We are a human organization, Jibo. And yet the heavy BIB and APP. See, she has management. We are our biggest critics. We look at what we've done, we criticize ourselves, and we see how we can get better. We are very fine there, and I believe say now as I said to me for say I should be careful with how I address matters, and before I say anything, I make sure I think about it so well. And even before I come out, I seek permission from my bosses. As to and normal meeting maker, and then normal meeting maker. There is one thing that Koto supporters like I said, David, you're tired in MCC, but sometimes I don't have the permission to speak on those matters as well. Besides whether many normal Frank Naro come TV and what have been our response, I believe that no, I responded to some of these things. Well, because if you feel say you can sit on your radio platform and criticize the management and the board of Asante Kotoko, now also an opportunity to sit in front of the board and do a presentation. And I know he admitted that he messed up. He brought products and things that yes have quality. He didn't do his research well. He won't be saying the questions commenting. So if you think the board of Asante Kotoko is not competent, we will be the board then. What were you able to prove? And this is clear. This same person sat on his radio station. Asante Kotoko management.
Only how be in a one. Only how be in one. Our professor, you move on with that one.
There's a question that I have to answer.
And I'm because only Hanintino.
I think I have. And now, firstly, one of the media stations, I think we have to put clarity. If you're a media person, now I'm not going to say if you're a media person.
Oh, yeah, Juma.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Etina medini see her. The board we program. Oh, you said the ACA program, so you program.
Media station. Go and watch.
But the point is that me for say me understanding of this business and say
the game is evidence.
That's it. And Obi na the question aba. And David answer also is suggesting say and yes we no sometimes Frank is a board na competent but when you opportunity to sit before the board no when to me unconvince the board no. And the worst of you also you Jibo and your team to call Frank that is it true you had opportunity
to meet
them?
Oh,
friend also you must not catch on now because
minim.
What they do baby you person you can say they won't person
the board didn't buy into
David
answer questions.
All right. So the next question, Mr. Odu. Now he was calling on the supporters to come on board, and I also joined that call as well. Say the supporters should also come around and help the club in board management. Bani Bisa about our next coach. Currently, the noticed by say Coach Abdullah Ghazal and the substantive head coach to the end of the season. Into your bosses in Libya together in consultation with our board we will take the next decision in appointing who becomes the main head coach of Asante Kotoko. Say I've been also besides say whether I have a particular station of preference. My backroom I think I've been to more than 15 radio stations. In terms of phone call, they have granted phone calls to over 100 radio stations across the country. Over 100 radio stations across the country. If we are crown for in term can notify obitim for pick ya senior bacho your air so don't want me 2 minutes pay. Watch what I say. Sometimes I don't even know the station. I go ahead and I grant interviews to print media. I'm open. Because I have a professional working relationship with all media houses. I don't pick and choose which media, but I have a professional relationship with all media houses. Wage bill no bisa say whether we have support from we that's what kind of say as far me can say obi create me from me na kwa me can be on can show ntemo emergency no after so we did grant interview mama last minute share ba ko bi
head of sports hot FM
and na family
but my phone is na kwa head of sports hot FM
We come on the 10th time I head of sports.
Okay.
Astute journalist.
Head of sports.
A match commissioner. A businessman.
Yes.
SEC they were here with passion. We said they need the market to corner. This one, 10 days.
Okay.
Now questions kakra wa hana yenya ne tena.
If I'm not here, they said they describe me.
What's up my
I was saying, look at the way he's describing it. I said, Hana me Henwa. Or person who table Nasikwa no the camera.
Also, I said, my.
They say they be over one masun. Where who's over masun? Who near penny no over masun?
The board of directors gave us a responsibility. Say in our 3 years, as a management, it's me raising 50 million Ghana cedis. Na eboa. The running of the club, no, Asante Kotoko, a financially viable club. So far, it's raising 28.7 million Ghana cedis, and from that, no, Anna Ichiaka.
Tomorrow is the target.
Yeah, it's the target. From that, in Ichiaka, any Shisha, and it's true. So that's how we operate. So because Ichiaka near there, we do that because it's the board that has given us that responsibility to do ABCD. But what must say? In say maybe the board is not supporting us in our finances. Or Mama has our responsibility.
Augustine, the United States of America, say Mimisa will say management mobile at any point, and the board of directors are raising $300,000. $300,000. Edi amamo say monje na monfanya adwuma. I'm just had we akoswa even I'm for so because yeah create questions to me ba say Adakoja Achi project no. Ya mamo $300,000 say monfanya Adakoja Achi project. And be seen there wontimi nwie project no. Nti a 2 in 1. Yeah. Board Emma management $300,000 say monfanya kotoko adwuma. Board Emma management $300,000 say monfanya Adakoja Achi project.
Yeah, by first year and I am concerned as a CEO for club management by not club need the players car. I think 3 months salaries. Be near Africa. Until then, no, some of our African matches, Mekaino Alibo, they came in, have support, and also Algeria and the rest. Board new raise 4 million Ghana cedis to help us in that way.
4 million.
4 million Ghana cedis.
4 million Ghana cedis.
4 million Ghana cedis to help us in that way.
Okay.
At no point with our dealings in the board, and Asante Kotoko board, am I $300,000 saying Fankoya Adakojachi? Because Adakojachi project in this one, in dollars, $60,000, which is approximately around 700,000 cedis. And why would a board member give you $300,000? Say Fankoya project is $60,000. Into Obia Nua Oma, the management. $300,000 say Fankoye Adakojachi project, but you buy almost so you 4 million Ghana cedis because there were liabilities a car in Ethiopia, a business account Africa, and Obi in Africa country and now coming where you have so much experience in terms of Africa any other. It's capital intensive. So flight Abefa with us Abeda arrangement and all that. If you bought more matches, one more car over 100,000, close to be 150 or 200,000, so whole match. Around 2 billion cowboy in Africa. Until a whole board in Soya saying with a total contribution of about 4 million Ghana cedis. We have good relationship with the board, and there are some money, sir. Sometimes you acquire Jumabi, Ebu I want check a board member can say, Mujis can be Fankoye. And if I send the board member and see command. But what I say, but the 4 million was like the seed money. I'm the in Africa, a cowboy in Kai Betoye, Okaya, a buyer, Christopher Niti. I Trump the visa, Eddie PS, say a top player $30,000, and commodity and say I think now it was 30,000 cedis or so. The dollars never no now issues about so the PSC has to settle, and we have 7 days to pay that money. And this has can and I feel about management. I feel any sponsors in Kasani Ade, so you need the support of the board to settle those things. It's my 4 million Ghana cedis from the start, around 4 million Ghana from the start, but from the first year going, that's been all the contribution from the board to Asante Kotoko.
Dave, me clear here. So the Adakojachi project, no board, no never contributed a dime to its.
Now, that project is because I never contribute. I disagree because we work under the mandate of the board.
No, me can't. What's mama must seed money? I don't know. Watch the baby. I'm going to make a direct cash. In terms of money, this is how much.
I just got that project.
I
was 700,000 cedis. Is solely on IGF, internally generated funds.
That's what I want.
Okay. The team now who's can they add after that?
Eti metie de work here. That 4 million Ghana cedis now can include sika mo de tua players no. Akatua e ka na mo do mo bosome 3 months.
Abra ye ba management.
Mo the management board ne take over no. Mo Africa mo boy then Wadibu
Trailer Entrepreneur was sponsored by management. Inti but once you Wadibu Sambo Algeria soccer so those trips no part of those trips also
84 million here na call yes 4 million here
pa na call those angles no say the between salaries there were also outstanding liabilities next year e be example any Christopher Nete sika na call no and say any money me I clear as can free or plus Africa na call because you call Algeria for example you call Setif so can you am house of folk call Algeria had to use about 3 or 4 countries together so we had to go with chartered military airline and it's very expensive about $200,000 that's what I say and that's almost like half of even the 4 million Ghana cedis and that is the areas Africa na boy near the whole and as I
say no $50,000 more here
$50,000 where oh yeah sure we paid we don't own
chartered fighting
yeah we don't own hey now wait man their soldier for car
hey
Ashama comes to mind.
Wednesday no Wednesday I'm see me BT traffic I say me twa adum de na gunti me wura ayi ko no chiwo ti me ko na Uber driver bi edi manim na Uber driver ni do no so je ni tie ko na ni kura hwe ba bi aka ne fa no akwane gino no twoku se ye so je ni so hwe no
aso ti nko aso ba ko ni hwe
ya we bon so ba na Uber driver no twoku se so je ni so hwe ho I'm saying so je no
you gain
those were the areas that amount that's from our second season Eugene Ghana Premier League up to now having solely run on internally generated funds and that is a mandate your board of directors you know Edemaya when you say
including at times some board members be or not be there's a difficulties and no muska
and we pay back
we am send yakko
and we pay back
so need na for me part of the IGF
yeah establishing or has the board never gave management 300,000 specifically for the Kojachi project but they raised money to support
I think even former NCC boss has even said that thing but
Bernard
Akasa
Benazir
yeah Akasa
Chairman Benazir
no press will be mad
okay some questions now sir
we say about sick contract of course
so much man
we submitted the contract all the contracts are taken up we are asked to submit I will not want to go into details we be some question I will not go into details
oh so you were asked to submit when the someone submit
because I will not go into details
oh
and I will not go into details
so when to now no is our contract
at the right time the right information will come out and unfortunately some parts of the SIC contract in the Bible team and SIC a top US and a UK company and on one treating lightly it led to the cancellation of that agreement of that part of the contract.
So SIC today doesn't have any relationship with Kotoko?
No, we still have in terms of we still have our content on their platforms. That's what I say. But even the contract with SIC was coming to an end, but because of what happened, there's been bad faith.
So why is it that your content you still have your content?
That's whether we are going to take up the matter. Of course, we are going to take up the matter. It's with our legal team. They will advise us the best thing to do. But so your media organization.
So what it means that you are probably looking at possibly.
You see, they will advise us. I'm not a lawyer, so the lawyers will advise.
Same also the must one catch lawyers.
Don't assume to be a lawyer.
Must one catch lawyer never maybe.
What your questions? Maybe the enemy new question minister go finish a bar for the question.
Macler lot.
It's obviously I don't know. We could Chelsea.
I share what three.
football side and football. Say you call yes you away wings me boy. Say you share some matters too. Okay. Also to we also could be question. Also could be to my shop. This is maybe I'm a share 2-0. So that is football for you. Team there anywhere. About now the is good at say obi chination.
Na Accra Lions a share Media Man.
Media Man 4-2. One player share 4 goals.
Media Man power concede 4.
It's part of the football.
Okay. So after the cancellation of the sick Ayina Okano. Still got to go chase Kama Salantina now.
Oh, David. So sick na piama.
So what was Ediane ma sick betri as Eskana Moko to Konam de Masalantin?
The thing JTN say part of Yanis Adati agreement there was a community development aspect. And even where the mandate that was given to the board of directors of the MI have to have an impact in the Asante region here, Juma. So now we're going to organize coaching webinars and seminars for coaches. And 6 Source was a good platform. Because anything that deals with coaching, other coaches will be interested to know until they will take the video content, put it on SIC, and it will be paid into emergency crowd. And normally Sadanti any straight partnership because almost Sadanti they have to pay more to get to Sadanti. So they discuss with us, we discuss with Sadanti. It's okay, fine, they don't have a problem. But because they seek for unity, then we are also going to charge them this amount of money for our exclusive rights, which to us, now it also until that was the 40,000 that to seek which we are through Asante Kotoko. And Asante Kotoko pays to Sadanti. So Kotoko doesn't pay Sadanti for the partnership. It's because of that video content. But because that information, about the whole deal, it's collapsed. In Tiana Maker say, if you're a media house and you think say you are for Kotoko, you support Kotoko, so you don't engage in certain things. Because you're why.
Let me finish. So that I can open the account.
You will not interact when I'm making.
Oh no, but if I don't.
Yeah, about the okay.
I seek.
But they would have move to different angle.
Oyerepa, you have, and I want to really make this statement. I think them come as Oyerepa, you have sponsors. I have issue of sponsor. And you sign contracts. What will happen if the contracts with your sponsors or advertisers come out? How would they feel? And listen, contracts are contracts.
Okay?
Confidentiality clauses, and you go and publish even pages of the contract and show it live on your Facebook feed and the rest. It's not healthy.
I am at a loss as to why SIC can walk out of the contract because part of the contract has been leaked. Leaking of document happens every now and then. Was SIC trying to tell us, say, a leaky document in the media, so they are punishing Kotoko for that? I can't get it.
But the leak nearby.
What sort of agreement is that?
The leak nearby was the copy of the contract of Kotoko.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because no. Because this is your leak idea.
No serious company. No serious company. And now, obey happy. Say agreement be our enter with Obi. Ebe babontin. Oba for OTA.
They can register their happiness, but for them to walk out of the contract
any adwuma sign. Contract any adwuma sign. It is Oyerepa. Me name o contract there. The clauses in the contract they say third party should not know anyoma course between me.
Perfect. Me nka say
yes. Say be a third party. Ekuhu anyoma ekoso a. Me name say what kan it triggers termination. Meaning so akon Oyerepa dey na. No, minima. It's too bad for what here. Yemfa ne say. Yemfa ne say.
Me.
Yemfa ne say wo ba for what here.
Prove beyond all reasonable doubt say Oyerepa intentionally leaked the document. Other than that, how do you hold them responsible when you know that document can be leaked? That we know people intercept documents every now and then. Until how can
intercept
because the media house has managed to secure a portion of the document and publish it. Therefore, Kotoko are liable. They walk away.
They can even enter into mutual agreement and terminate it.
If you say so, one can say because of that.
But termination.
No, but the okay sick terminated it on their own.
And but then a sick terminated on their own.
It calls for mutual.
They will call for mutual termination.
So it was in the contract. Because document leak into moment in every
contract. Listen, in every
because you still have your content on their platform.
Listen, as I can say, you don't want to understand. In every contract, there's exclusivity clauses. Pachoti, all parties are bound to have to hold their parts of the contract.
Yes.
Do you understand it? And I'm telling you, say, the part of the contract that got out, what I say, was the part for Asante Kotoko. So on the part of Arsenal, what I say, a contract that's supposed to be trusted in secrecy is out. And the cost for, let me give you a typical example. So we had a coach here who went and sat on radio and said certain things. Yeah, the coach by got on radio to cancel maybe. Okay. Per the contract we had the coach, he's not supposed to do that. And once he did that, it triggered a cross for termination. And his contract was mutually terminated. So what would the coach also say? Because he went out and said certain things on a certain platform without permission. But for America, so by that he has triggered the contract. So you just showing the contract and say your action that you did, you triggered this contract. You triggered this part of the contract that calls for termination.
So the contract was terminated.
But what you are saying,
I agree.
So in terms of international contract, there are a lot of there are leaks and every company will try to protect their own integrity.
But still it can be leaked.
System. You understand?
I don't know anything.
So but for let's say we all have a responsibility. That's why I'm saying that if you believe that you are a true Kotoko person and open the well-being of Kotoko, then we all have, even the fan of the club have responsibility.
Everybody
to protect us at Kotoko.
Yes.
What I say?
Yes.
Our fans can even, let's say certain things or attack a sponsor at the stadium, and that can trigger a termination of our sponsorship. We are aware.
I agree. Yes.
We are aware.
Yes.
So that's our details, and that's how sponsorship. Being a sponsorship in Ghana is very difficult. Tell me which club in Ghana.
No, but even if a friend does that,
let me explain all this.
When it is not instigated, you cannot just walk away just like that.
Which club in Ghana has more sponsors than Asante Kotoko? So in terms of sponsorship and retaining them, we know the details. We do it best than any other football.
No, but that is not in doubt.
So, for a seminar, David can say contract na parties in you say no. Kotoko part and a babonting. And to seek as a company, if you say Kotoko as an entity. Eliki
Kotoko part and see community.
But for now we need contract.
And I said my contract.
Don't you have your part?
Have my part and then Promise Media has their part.
A company
you cannot hold me quite responsible because SIG themselves can even leak it so that they can trigger
how would they leak it? What will be the benefit of SIG?
What will be the benefit of Kotoko? That's what SIG cannot just walk up because the contract
they can.
How?
They can.
I think it's about it's not willing to understand.
Dave, young question time no echo. I'm some questions be ha. I do MCS here to us. Time the man no 1 month time na ma time ni delay. Nana Kwame. Yes sir. Yemra was say they were your questions no.
The me person me can say nyame adoma e kina you will be game.
But you know the obusa you know Kotoko jejefo no na afi yemra game ni so.
Kotoko jejefo na say
Wamo.
Yes, Kotoko for na Kotoko jejefo.
Won Kotoko for Wamo.
Si Kotoko for ni mo mo. Bia Kotoko ni bia because me Kotoko ni na me wo Kotoko confidential document na me leak ya. Me Kotoko jejefo. Me Kotoko ni na say me ko ja baby ka Kotoko nsem bon ya me Kotoko jejefo. Enti ye Kotoko for na Kotoko jejefo. Enti ye so na betimi esi ho kwan. Ni man microphone kwa de bia me ka che Kotoko supporters say ukona ukutie Hayewa started in your man also kwa kutie no wona ope.
Maybe we see.
No, I am making a Hayewa my reference point because me I tell them that when I sit on my radio I tell them that no me use as me no me ti no of course me to Oyerepa me 2% I restarted in your man person utia wona ope o ye meche wo. But me Accra na makache supporter and say me I work with a radio station me a vice chairman of the club I dey best Kotoko menka and 2% of Tiasem papa come and listen to me so won't you be na be kwa tie obi a you don't get me. Oh, you don't get me. That is why I'm a Tihano.
We take strong example.
We can take that. Oh,
I said, Manko phone tie no got your
no. Me see.
Yeah, what tie?
Me see. And I'm see. Everything I'm see.
Meba, bafo na kwa meba.
Everybody oye no woman no.
Meba. Bafo, o ma men control program na.
Oh, you say a platform say Manko phone tie no.
If I being the host,
nobody can do that.
Say, wait till let me address the issue now.
How do I address it? Because na kwam yes. So I tell you if I can
Mr. Teno me see. Mr. Teno don't
na kwame.
Yes sir.
Na kwame.
Yes sir.
So, eba.
Oh, they are bad for oh, we are charged. What is somehow?
I will say you we know. We will criticize you, but we don't want to be criticized.
Yes, sir.
When the criticism now, Mr. Teno Jibo. We told you.
Yan twas na yan come match.
Mr. Teno, me see wo me bo wudi wa ha. Answer me jump dia concrete. Etinu o question no one side. Etinu dia make an say.
Obviously Mr. David question man. Only question. I say go for the area you know contract has been terminated nka on baby muka.
Na we dem dan me ase. Na akwa me dan kwa. Tama area dem buy this season. Near Obeni. And they prepare for Kadigo match. Una dey dem buy. Pacho no be na go for be. We don't know anything. Now come the figure la bread Obeni. And now come boy.
Yes, this number match no. So I'm say you twem ana.
It's dem be.
Ebi ada dem ko yere wo control e.
So as of today, does Kotoko have a contract with?
Go to the website of area. Asante Kotoko is there as one of the sponsors club.
Simple. At least.
Game.
Kotoko supporters. I want to say in all this, the ACC. You
will be the question, Mami. Some from who? The question, but was it 3 years ago? Now 4 million Ghana cedis who converting to dollar. Never saying wasn't Kenya no because it appears say
no will be the question abro no.
Banana meet you.
Jibo a China match no important that Kotoko supporters we must come in our numbers. Lege no enquiry. Lege no enquiry ya express Kotoko. Yentimi enwi ni lege no. Nembom ye ni aduana no mo da leg table ni top na ebo China. We all know the points difference between Yang and Ediana. Any results apart from Kotoko winning the 3 maximum points, MWA your chances. And it's important that our supporters say the Ajia to say you promise you almost 60,000 for 4 matches. Yeah, that's what baby age. Even though they lost the game against Chelsea. But we still believe that if they're able to win China, we need the other 2 games to know that 9 points we can consider and give the money to them, and we should give them the support. So our team Wakamiko can in the infant. This is the time to show our love to Kotoko. Udo Kotoko, this is the time. Let's support them on Sunday. China say they rate in the 10, 20, 30, and 50. And at 6 p.m. and you met and Rantena we are tasked to say they will do their best for us. So yes, supporters to say Emra. Name a team in the team in Shedriana Yamad Machenum.
David Fadia so swing.
Something I can over really that TV so.
I'm for so Rashid Noti.
Rashid Noti was started training.
But you know Bobby.
Me in a man called final training. Inside of a final training. Into me new.
It is Mukwala so pretty say.
Mukwala there is back. He's training with the team.
Okay.
Send fitness here. He'll be ready to play.
Now Musa Ghazali is here, my and say Rashid Noti.
Coach, yet training is here.
I'm not a pammy by me for her. If I training grounds, none of them ranty and we are no more yet an upper training.
Because
if it is anything to go by, I mean, I saw Rashid.
Our Bobo.
Me who on a glimpses and me impressive. He said, coach is the best letting it. Yeah, I think it's now.
To be on training uncle as sc@santekotoko.com. Say before matches be published the match briefing. Into players will be available for the game. And on be Prebiano, we will put it on our website for BIT. We will get a briefing from the technical team. And once we get the briefing, we'll put it.
$500,000 at that time because now 8.2.
8.2.
And $500,000. Kotoko board no Emma management and $500,000 for.
when you,
for the anything.
That's
that is scared. Them want you be minting the amount.
So for $32, sir. And I'm sure say near Africa. Bisa na kwa.
And no catch say.
Who say?
Based on the angle you are coming from. $400,000. Maybe say 2 questions. Based on angle na fi say. Omo buy na naka wo. Eso mututua. But the important. Now if you say am 500,000
so at least the acceptance that
mama about for $500,000. There should be $500,000 explanation.
I don't know much.
David,
I was just walk fast someone.
Money who's to na man for tra no business.
Now who need me some here?
Na
so be ask after na
the place to be Baba Yara Sports Stadium 6 p.m. Sunday night football. Joanna a tough game. But we know the boys are also tough. The best stress and how come can star 711 hash. Who take it? No about transfer. Let's support these boys. I'll transfer free for SH.
League still more of them somebody.
Of course, we all league. Yo, because they have good results. Sunday, it will propel us. And we have 2 media. And also teams they be fighting for education. It's no be one home. So you never know where the results will go. Maybe I see what I say. Your first season lose the league to us of Poku. It wasn't the match in lose to House, no. But it was the matches after. After that match, House and winning match here. Yes, we are winning match here. We really have to put in enough effort. I got 8 matches. You have 5 matches to play at Baba Yara Sports.
Okay.
And in the FA win na Yembwa na Sante Kotoko eni kunim.
Yeda say David Obinyako nana yeda say bafo meda say Ricky yeda say Sasuna team of producers no Samuel Kemens Bright Usumizaya born again Tupac Siasia Akumia Sechi onso betaya chi by time no dey buy na problem yeda mu nyina say exactly ball 3 pepa you better send live commentary about Mr. Osu Donko the message by David Mr. Osu Donko so obo abaso for a year we interviews away no na what you so obo abaso pa for some clarifications away you be share 3 has any bichim nyame yad match na 6 p.m. Asante Kodoko so any Ediana Stars so live commentary de ebeba Pilgrims Church International Reverend Joseph Ado ono na eba ode nyame asem to aso ede amaye yeda mu nyina ase yebese ahia bi ma ha Oyerepa 100.7 100.7 Shabati